The Chino and Homeboy podcast. Check it out.
The Chino and Homeboy experience.
America's Homeboy jacks off all night, all day. Welcome to the show, Wendy.
Thanks for having me.
So, you were in the Air Force.
Yes, I was one of the first women pilots in the Air Force.
Wow, a pioneer in the armed forces.
That's right. Just breaking that old glass ceiling.
How long did you serve?
I joined the Air Force in 1976 and retired in 1996.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my service.
So as a veteran, how do you feel about Russia's invasion of Ukraine?
No more wars. That's how I feel about it. These liberals always start wars because they are weak, and then after they start them, they pretend to act tough when really the tough thing is to make peace.
Hold up. Liberals start wars? Bush Sr. and Bush Jr., both Republicans, started all the most recent wars the United States has been involved in. Weren't you in Desert Storm?
Don't you see what's going on, homeboy? Macron, Erdogan, Trudeau, and Zelensky, they all report to the same satanic masters. Zelensky is a globalist puppet for Soros and the Clintons. The West is trying to deplatform and debank Russia. This is just as wrong as invading Ukraine. If Zelensky was so great, why didn't he amass troops and tanks to defend his country when people were warning him that hundreds of thousands of Russian troops and tanks were amassed on his border for months? Pretty big blunder, if you ask me. Typical liberal who doesn't project strength. I stand with the Christians worldwide, not the global bankers who are shoving godlessness and degeneracy in our face. The bankers want a great reset and World War III. I nominate President Trump to broker a truce between Zelensky and Putin. We don't want World War III.
So you were recently at the America First Political Action Conference where you made what some people might call controversial statements.
I don't care what those people say. I was there to speak the truth, and the truth is what I told.
But didn't you tell the crowd there that you want to see people hanged?
Don't try to put words in my mouth, homeboy. What I said was we need to build more gallows. If we try some of these high-level criminals, convict them, and use a newly built set of gallows, it will make an example of these traitors who have betrayed our country.
What traitors?
You're a Republican. You know who I'm talking about.
You mean the Democrats?
Who else has betrayed this country by stealing an election?
Trump.
What did Trump do?
Spun up a crowd of his supporters who then stormed the Capitol building in an effort to stop the electoral count. I mean, that's an act of sedition right there.
Those people are patriots, and they were exercising their God-given rights, provided by the First Amendment of our Constitution to express themselves. That election was rigged, and all of the officials who validated those votes should be all in prison.
But the people you were addressing at the conference were avowed neo-Nazis and white supremacists.
Those people are patriots who care about America. They see how far astray America has gone from its Christian founding and want to bring America to its purity. In fact, Nick Fuentes is one of the most prosecuted men in America. He is standing up to tyranny. We can't even laugh at comedy anymore. We could say the craziest stuff, and people would just laugh and not take offense because it was simply lighthearted. Now, they deplatform and debank people like Nick Fuentes and even President Trump. This is like the USSR, but worse.
Well, aren't you just one big mountain of cunt?
Homeboy, you don't want to fuck with me. I am the Mount Everest of cunts.
Hey, what's up, homies? You like that shit? then hit up that like button. Let us know what you think in the comment section. And if you didn't like that shit, then we hope you have a better time fucking yourself. The rest of you homies, go check out another video. Peace.